Hey, what's up, everyone? Back. It's been a while. Took a bit of a break for the holidays. Didn't play much Magic at all. I just got myself Hollow Knight. Been playing that a lot on the Switch. Got some Steam games that I've been wanting to try. And I haven't been playing Legacy, especially, right? Been playing a lot of Vintage. A lot more than Legacy. But today is going to be starting out with Legacy at least. And we might pivot to Vintage, depending on how long I stream. Or I might just play more Legacy if I'm having a good time. We're just gonna enjoy ourselves today. That's the idea. Get some content out there. I've got a sideboard guide to work on for the Patreon. For this list, I do like this list. I did an article that came out yesterday on vintage goblins. So if you want to check out a guide on vintage, you can check out the Patreon there. You can !Patreon if you're on the stream, or if you're on YouTube, you can check the description. Yeah, vintage is pretty sick. It's a pretty wild format. So this basically the development here is second Pashlik over Chain Whirler. Idea being Chain Whirler is consistently hard to cast. And because of Plague Engineers, a lot of decks are kind of self-insulating from X1 sweeps. Also, Blazing Volley is very popular, so people are hedging against that. And Pashlik, I've realized that Pashlik plus Slangang is instrumental in so many of our wins. And if you're casting Muxus and you've cut most of your War Chiefs, or all of your War Chiefs in the case versus Delver, you want Pashlik, like a higher chance of hitting Pashlik, so you can flip Pashlik plus Slang or Pashlik plus Skirk to win that way. And so that'll have a higher impact than Chain Whirler. And it also does stuff like increase the utility of your main deck Karakas, because now you got four main deck legends that you're interested in protecting. And you have less red requirements. So now we've only got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards that are red. Yeah, Muxus into Slinking Pash. It's the game ends. This is a really low density of red cards, which is awesome. Makes the draws a lot smoother. Makes your mana less likely to screw you over. So, I'm 1-0 in the league right now. I beat Turbodeps in kind of hilarious fashion. Game 1, I mulliganed to 6, and I put back Karakas because my opponent's kind of a known Delver player. And I died on turn 3 or whatever. And then, game 2, I mulliganed to 4. Latest draw a whole bunch of discard spells. I have a Vial and a Muxus that just sits in my hand because they take the Slangangs that I draw. They draw like an Inquisition, which misses, and then it's Thoughtseize into Thoughtseize, but they take the 2 Slangangs, and then I eventually, for some in some unlikely fashion, they can't beat the Wasteland for long enough. Like, they have Safekeeper, but they don't have Needle or Stifle. So I win a game 2, which is really unlikely, and then game 3 I have Wasteland plus Karakas and Port all in my opener, and I port their stage, tapping my Wasteland to kind of induce them to go for it, and they do play like land hex mage or land pedal hex mage pop it while my Wasteline's tapped, and then they get Crocused and die. Ooh. TG bot thinks I'm 0/0. Interesting. Okay. Okay, this hand goes places. This hand's all enablers and delay, so I'm happy about it. So when you keep this hand, you're thinking to yourself, well, there's 4 matrons, 3 ringleaders, 2 muxuses, so there's 9 draws that make this hand insanely good, and then if you just have a couple of good draw steps of like, or like medium draw steps of like Pile Driver, Pashlik, Sling Gang, War Marshal, any combination of those things, it's also good. So there's a fairly small range of cards that are bad to draw from here, is what I'm saying. Resolves, that's cool. That's okay. 2 depths in a row is not what I'm excited about. Wonder if they name Wasteland or they name Vile. Okay. Pedal. Double pedal. Alright, porting definitely doesn't do anything here. I guess how could porting do something? To go like stage and then crop out, and then I could port in response, but then they have Spirit Guide. Okay. Okay, so this looks like Scrying for Depths, cast Hex Mage. That's what I expect will happen here. Uh-huh. Okay, not that. Okay. Let's draw a Matron. Third port's pretty awful. Sure would be nice to have a goblin. Gemstone. Okay. I need to draw Sling Gang or Caracas here. I guess Muxus could also maybe do it. I guess Matron also does it, so I have a couple of outs. Um, Problem is they're at 18. So if I go 17, 16, I have to sack 2, and I just like can't crack for lethal. So I think I'm supposed to matron for Muxus. This might get stifled. Okay. I think this is the winning line. Try to get this Muxus to flip a Sling Gang into play. Nope. Not good enough. Hey, Nathan. Nice job. Thanks for the sub. Good luck in the challenge. Yeah, the aspect. Yeah, people told me that the ratio is off because I'm shrinking it to fit the chat. And I've talked to some people about it. There isn't really a good way to fix this. It's just how it is. All right, I'm dead. So if I go for the Sling Gang, I live for another turn, but I don't think I'm very likely to actually win. All right, so Bug Depths or whatever, Rainbow Depths. From the third War Marshal, usually. Yeah, I keep everything else. Yeah, because if you see, I have it like this, and then this part of the, I guess I do want to adjust it a little bit. It's going to be a little bit more squished, but that way I noticed there's a little bit of awkward cutoff with the webcam. Infinity? Sand sucks. Sand also sucks. I'm going to go to 5. So this will be my second Mold 4 against Depths. Let's see if I can win it again. It worked the first time. I don't think it's going to work again. We're just going to hope that Chalice is really good against their draw. Roll to 4 and not see a single wasteland is pretty rough. I'll probably just get discard spelled and it doesn't really matter what I kept. Yeah. Good draw. You too, Blur. Playing War Chief here, Suicide, so I'm just not gonna wait. Okay. That was a pretty rancid draw. But... Them getting rid of Urborg's interesting. Okay, so they have stage in their hands. I'll do this now. They have a second crop rotation. They do. So I got 2 Caracas. Matron for Sling Gang is also an out. Okay. So if I attack with everything, except the Sling Gang, they block the War Chief. They take 3, 4. I have to sacrifice 1 more. They'll have 3. They'll be a little short. So I think I don't attack with the War Chief. I'll increase my outs. I'll do this right now to play around a Stifle. X-Mage 2. Spirit Guide. I'm actually really happy they didn't wasteland me. Alright. So Matron is it now? I think Mogwar Marshal is lethal. Expert, maybe? Lackey. Might have been one of the few not outs, actually. They're not, like, creature shaped. They swing. They block, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Pretty close for a multi-4. Yeah, 4 points short. Okay. I mean, yeah, we were pretty competitive on our mulligan to 4 there. Okay, so if we drew Expert, we kill this, attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We actually would have led lethal if we drew this instead. Schultz with the 11 months. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate you, man. So in that spot, we have 3 experts, 3 war marshals. Pile driver? The matrons, trash master, second sling gang. Pashlik. Yeah, we had pretty good outs there, I think. Missed last year when paper turns was something we got to go to 1Ks. Yeah. So despite the multiple, I'm pretty happy with how I played that. Yeah, hopefully this year. Alright, on the draw. This hand's a sketchy keep. But got 3 castables, a basic land, and a high upside card. Not good against Delver. Not good against Delver. Okay, that was a good draw though. No flip. Well, okay. Cavern's a good draw. What's up? That's an interesting question. To preserve the cavern. Wasteland's kind of bad for me no matter what. I'm gonna play this. Okay, pretty happy that I didn't get dazed. So I get a scry here. Okay. It's just like how much am I playing around Wasteland? Okay, it's Rug. This might mean Oko. Yeah. It's fine. I think I'm good to play Pashlik here now. They could ult and take it, but then they're trading their Oko. Brainstorm to flip the Delver. That's smart, because that means they can kill the Pashlik and not lose their Delver. Preordain, sure. There's the Wasteland that teleports into their hand when you play Cavern Souls. Goif. Okay, so last card's Preordain. It's a 3/4 Goyf. Okay. Ooh, I'm happy to see this. Second cavern, nice. Don't need to play that yet. Probably killing Oko this game. And I don't think I wasteland here. I might want to activate Pashlik next turn. Yeah, we're probably killing Delver next turn. They got Mandrills too. Somewhat annoying. Infinite threats. Um, I'll be honest, I'm not fully thinking my turns through here. I'm just kind of doing stuff. Okay, so kill this. Kill the Oko. I'll go to 2 here. Oh my god, fuck this card, man. Alright, if I draw Expert. Cool. Dreadhorde, reasonable magic card. That's right. Opponent drew 1, 2, 3, 4 threats. 0 permission. While on the play, it's kind of exactly what Delver needs to win. So we saw Goyf, but they're also playing Mandrills and Arcanist, so I don't think they're on that many Goyfs, but I probably still want a Relic. Also could have blocked a little more aggressively. One Relic, one Blast, one Bolt, one Chalice, 2 Pyrokinesis. Sure. Yeah. They really did just top deck running threats. So they weren't like more delvers, they were the big ones. I wonder. Hmm, what if on the turn I played the Grid Maker, if I just played my land and attacked, and then activated Pashalik, kill the Oko, have 2 tokens, and then if they attack, I get the kill. I take one more Delver hit. Then I if I get to keep the Pashlik and the Crater Maker, then the Crater Maker could have killed Arcanist. Something to think about. I don't know if that actually worked though. Also, if I don't play the Crater Maker, I wonder if they block with the Mandrills, which is kind of what I was thinking they would do. There's always an Oko in play. That's called the Legacy format. Um, there's always an Oko in play 100% of the time because it never dies. uh, weird hand. Keep it. Like triple wasteland is pretty good. Yeah. And like we can pop the relic to cycle and slow them down. Typically the punish for wastelanding rug really aggressively is hooting mandrills. So relic is a nice hedge against that. Just no turn one delver. And if there is turn one delver, then I could draw a red source and expert it. So it's not the worst thing in the world. It's awkward that I want to lead on Badlands here, though. It's just top deck file. This hand is very strange, though. If they have basics in their deck, this hand gets a lot worse. Because this hand's reliant on keeping them pinned on 1 mana or 0 mana. Okay, they mulliganed. Cool. Got 6 value. Cool. Nice. Ponder shuffle. Ooh. I think I'm gonna wasteland over port them here just because of Um, Brainstorm. That's a good draw. Well, if they fetch out another volcanic to bolt my lackey, they can't. They'll be off red mana for the rest of the game. Okay. Delver's staying back. All right, they're out of lands. And that's a sick draw. Okay. So I need Forcible here. I'm going to get a second Badlands here. Strengthen numbers. No force. Pog. Alright. Nice. Alright. Risky hand worked out. On the draw, Blast gets better. Didn't even need Third Wasteland, yeah. Blast gets better. Relic gets worse. I feel like that's true. Reason being, this hand has a Pyrokinesis in it, but I'm mulligan to 6. This hand just doesn't do anything. Alright. Okay. Alright, we're gonna keep this and then hope to spike a couple of lands here. Well, okay. Land? Fuck. Alright, guess I'm dead. Oh. God, just draw lands would be good. That's upsetting. I only have one Muxus in the deck, so I'm gonna discard. Chalice. Okay, so they drew a Wasteland or an Oko. Or 4/5 Tarmogoyf. Yeah, pretty dead. Alright. Kept one lander, didn't draw one of 23 additional lands in how many draw steps? They said Delver's suck at flipping. Am I dead? 4, 5, no. Alright, cool. Thanks, game. Magic. Skill based. If we draw one land, we can cast every spell in my hand. One land. Just literally one. Oh, still not there. Okay. So it took 9 draw steps to find a second land. 24 land deck. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it would have worked out, but I don't think you're supposed to keep that because it's so. If they have a force of will, like they also could have had a force of will that game, right? They just had never had a reason to use it. Okay. So resolving double vial against a blue deck is a good sign usually. This could be Sylvan Library deal. That'll be really good next turn. I'm feeling aggro. But I also don't want to run Matron into Force of Will. Plow? Pile driver. Okay. Terminus? Okay, that makes sense. Oh, blind Terminus, actually. Nice. All right, just reaching for ringleader here. Put in the ringleader. Yeah. Yeah, can't beat double vial from the Spotted Miracles. All right. Pyreblasts, Chandra. Relic's okay. Wasteland is actually good against miracles. This could be on Rog's list, that's true. I don't know if I actually care about Relic. I guess like Uro and Mystic Sanctuary is probably enough of a reason. Yeah, Wasteland was real good. Um, Chandra's not as exciting as Miracles because you don't need non-creature spells to win. Uh, Sand's not exciting, but it has a Vial and doesn't lose to back to basics, which is a card they might play. And having access, finding the first matron is very important. Cavern is really nice. All right, we'll start fetching out basics early. Don't care if this gets forced. Cool. Yeah, pitch hole breacher. Okay, it's good to know. Our set. Okay. I'm gonna flash in my expert here. It'll keep the Chandra from activating, and also if I draw a War Chief, I can kill the Chandra. Alright, I am in danger of getting time twisted, but can't do anything about that. Or mind twisted, not time twisted. Okay, danger is gone. Conceded, really? Ringleader was going to hit a War Chief. I draw another War Chief and a pile driver. Okay, I guess they would have died to the Muxa slip, but okay, sure. Weird. Dynasty Verendi, Varen 7, thanks for the follow. So lost to depths, or beat depths, lost to depths, lost to rug, just off that one lander that didn't pan out. I feel like on average, I'm pretty likely to win that game 3. Even that game 1, I could have maybe played better. In game 2, we won because of triple waste. We only needed 2 wastelands actually. Oh, this was my depths opponent from round 1 the other day. Okay. Yep. I don't know if they're playing depths or not, but they normally play Delver. But sounds fine against either. Alright, looks like Delver. Okay. We can use our mana denial here. Wasteland you, port you again. Didn't shuffle. Expert. Just gonna keep doing the mana denial thing. That's a good draw. That resolves, cool. Here's an Arcanist or a Goyf. 2 basics. Good to know. 3. Oh, so it's blue or Delver, okay. Okay. Matron, not a bad draw. Sprite Dragon? Okay. Get an aggro. Love a Cavern. Cavern would be sick. We can kill the Arcanist 100%. The bad news is that the Sprite Dragon might kill us. Do I have to kill the Sprite Dragon with the Expert? Wacky. Nah, I have to kill the Arcanist. Okay. Okay. Less okay. Jeez, that's a lot of threats. Um, need to pop right now. If I don't force of will, I could go for a Muxus here. I'd bet they have force though. Um, I wanted to save this matron for a sling gang, but I don't think I have that luxury. I think I got a matron for Gem Palm and kill this. So at the end of the day, they'll have Sprite Dragon and True Name. Yeah, Pashlik would be good to set up, but I can't do that yet. Okay, I can wasteland their wasteland. This is going to trade the Delver anyway. That's smart. That's a smart block. If they do get too aggressive, War Chief into Lackey could get them. Okay. That was a really good draw. Okay. Hopefully the last card isn't a bolt. Oh man, that was close. 2 Dreadhordes, 2 Delvers. No, 1 Delver. 2 Dreadhordes, a Delver, 2 Sprite Dragons, and a True Name. All right. Yeah, they should have held back the True Name, I think. Maybe their last card was on like a force negation. Like they didn't have a way to trigger the Sprite Dragon. All right, so I'm gonna be boarding in these. It's awkward that I'm also boarding in so many chalices when I'm boarding in 3 1-drops. But if the chalice resolves, I don't need the 1-drops except for True Name. That's the logic anyway. I have to cut one more card. I'm trimming a Caracas on the draw because Caracas is just like a really, really bad land. I kind of want to leave in one pile driver for racing. Could shave a ringleader. I don't like that though. I try it. I haven't tried this before, but my curve drops a lot here these post-board games, so I think shaving a land is okay. And ringleader, I don't know. Ringleader's probably better than pile driver. Okay, this hand's cool. If they daze my vial, I'm fine with that. Ponder. Might just wasteland them. Ponder shuffle. Wasteland bells are ringing. Mm-hmm. If you see a Delver opponent, ponder shuffle after I fetched a duel. Nice. All right. So we beat that person twice on 2 different decks. And they're a good player. Like, they've won challenges and stuff. And we lost to... So it's Depths, Delver, Miracles, Delver. Pretty classic. Double Depths is a little strange. We get in our crappy player rewards packs. Glorybringer. All right. Hey, John. How you doing, man? Script sprites. You just 5-0'd? Let's go, dude. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's fucking awesome. Oh, Ravager. What'd you play against? Castle Garenberg. Is that worth anything? Brig. That's like a ticket. All right, cool. I'll take it. So those of you who don't know, Shivan Minstrel was a guest on the stream a week and a half ago. Great guy. Great Goblins player. Rug Delver, Ant, 4-color Snow with Black, 4-color Snow with Miracles, and Dead Guy Hell. Hell yeah, dude. That's a nice spread. CP Max with the Twitch Prime sub for 6 months, half a year. Thank you so much, Max. You're great. That was a good run, John. What list did you play? Are you playing one of my lists, or are you doing something on your own? Let's see. I think I'm just gonna run this back. Keep playing with the second Pashlik. All the subs today. Appreciate everyone tuning in. I know I'd been gone for a little while. Okay, gotcha. No Crocus Maiden. Did you miss? Tom, I already played against Depths twice. Don't ask for more. Anax Karez, thanks for the follow. Neville. Doomsday Man. Alright. It's not turn one lackey, but sure. You can just get mountain. Literally no reason to get badlands when you have two caverns. Oh, okay. Hopefully I don't get turn one. Slinging's the best card in my deck. Okay. Miracles brought my bridge out to bypass cavern. That's hilarious. That is honestly hilarious. Giga Brain Miracles player. Leaves hard cast the Mind Break. It's just 4 mana, counter your thing through a cavern. Alright, we're gonna go War Chief here. Kill next turn. Hopefully we don't die. It won them game 2. Wow. Uh-oh. Ah, we're dead. Double Dark Rit. Yeah, very dead. Turn too slow. Let's see. They're on bug. Multiple Strix. Okay, so they're probably playing. I don't know, they're playing. It's not Max's list. Wait, shouldn't they have held priority there? Oh, they fetch bottom. Okay. All right. Well, one turn off. Well, Belfast Strixes. Okay. Oop, nope, don't cut Slinking. Cut Caracas. Ringleaders. Keeping Jump Palm is uncounterable removal. War Marshal. Crater Maker? Maybe I don't want Bolt. Yeah, Bolt's kind of mopey. Right. It's gonna be too slow, I think. These are not the kinds of hands you want. I'm gonna keep this though. Just gonna Chalice on one. Slows him down. don't think they had days. Trashmaster, pretty poor draw. Yeah. If I draw a land, okay. This could just be Doomsday though. Yeah. It's like maybe if I had gone turn 1 Chalice on 0. But I think Chalice on 0 is pretty bad against Doomsday. They play so few 0 mana stuff. They didn't have any dark rituals. That's pretty feels bad. All right. Well, they don't have LED land. Okay. Operation Race. See how fast they can get through the pile, I guess. We have 2 petals. Strix. Okay. There we go. Legacy Council with the host. Thanks so much, Arkin. How's it going, everyone? Nice Baleful Strix. Okay, so they have multiple petals. I don't think I want to change anything. We saw Abrupt Decay as their anti-hate card. They still have multiple Strixes in, so I like the Gem Palm. Maybe Bolt is worth it on the draw. Eh. Eh. Over what, though? I don't think Bolt's better than Jump Palm because Jump Palm's always uncounterable. And Expert powers up Slinkin Power Driver. Like these cards help you scale. Well, at least Expert does. Bolt doesn't. What I had Volks and Recall plus Time Walk and Sapphire. Jarvis is talking to me about that, about adding blue to vintage Gobos. I'm not. I don't know. Maybe it's just correct, but I think. I think part of the strength of the deck is that you get to ignore all the people playing main deck Pyroblasts in vintage. And you get to dodge a misstep a lot as well. And fetches actually do compromise the deck because Recruiter really does not get along well with fetch lands. Alright, I'm just gonna try this. That's my thinking anyway. I don't know how accurate it is necessarily, but that's my inclination with my experience so far. Also, I'm not sure what I would cut for those cards. Okay, this hand's cool. Interacts. War Chief helps us turn the corner. Definitely gonna Chalice on 0 here. Shuffle. Okay, didn't need that land. Dark Ritual. Okay. Would love a Wasteland. Just saying. Wasteland would be good. Top, bottom. Okay. Okay, second Reb. Yeah, recall, not free win. I agree. This will be tricky. Chalice on 1 may have been better, but then we have 2 Rebs in our hand that we can't cast. I don't know. Yeah, watching other people cast Doomsday is intermediate compared to watching me cast Recruiter. Recruiter's a fucked up card, man. Gotta get big brain. Sometimes, not always. So the tension here is they need to play around counter magic, so they need to go for a Cavern of Souls kill with 0 cards in the library, but I need to kill them before they can afford to do that. I'm gonna go to 8 here. Right, they lose half, rounded down, or the life loss is rounded up. Or 9. No, they go to 9. Yeah, I thought about that when I cast the Chalice. It's like, am I supposed to hold this until after they cast Doomsday? But like usually, if their pile involves LED, it's a win the same turn pile, right? So if you hold it, you might just get yourself killed because then they can just kill you all in one turn. Like how often is it that they use petals and LEDs after a Doomsday pass the turn? Or yeah, after Doomsday pass the turn. So someone's check how many forces do they have? 2. They have cut some, but there's 3. Okay, no, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Got 9. Ideas Unbound. No, thank you. It's a pretty shit draw. All right. Don't think I'm allowed to play War Chief here. Dict. No. Sling Gang, Matron, a lot of cards. Oh wait, do they only go to 1 here? 1, 2, 3. Fuck, they only go to 1. Fuck. Um. Alright, well, pedal to the metal. They're not actually dead, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, maybe they can't get through their Doomsday pile fast enough. Because I counter both their draw spells, so it doesn't matter anyway. It's like on top. But I feel like there's a. I guess if they had the street rates here. Edge of Autumn isn't though. Yeah, I think they didn't realize that they weren't dead. Grant, it is possible that they either needed they have a fetch land in hand that they need to use to get through their pile, but they could just have Edge of Autumn. I mean, maybe they stacked it wrong. They could have stacked it too deep. Okay. That feels lucky. So yeah, they're stacked to the Oracle too deep, and I countered both the draw spells, and they couldn't get to it. Because they... Yeah, they probably didn't expect both draw spells being countered, yeah. They probably stacked it so they would get Cavern and then Oracle, playing around counter magic the most in terms of me trying to counter the Oracle. Maybe that's what happened. My opponent's like known as one of the best Doomsday players, so I'm pretty happy with that. All right, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Hmm. It's not too dark in here, is it? No, it's fine. I guess I'll turn this one on. Yeah. All right. Hey, Carrie. All right, got a match. Okay, I don't know who this is. Uh, this is a classic Goblin's hand. I think I'm gonna keep it. Like, we have 3 lands to delay, even if the vial gets dealt with. And if the vial doesn't get dealt with, we have an unbeatable late game. Underground Sea. Ponder. Okay. Probably wastelining on turn 1. Probably. No shuffle. Draw Lackey. Yeah, I'm doing it. If you're Lackey, I'd play the vial. This is bad against discard. That's something to consider. I don't really know what I'm playing against. This could be Storm. This could be Doomsday again. This could be Grixis Delver. Discard's probably okay. Looks like Shadow. Yeah, Shadow. All right, please don't Thoughtseize me. It's made a Crocus only for Uros because he's played so much. Sting Scourger sucks is the reason. Playing around Days is coward play. All right. Yeah. All right. So the reason I'm actually playing Days there is because there are more Force of Wills than Dazes in this format, and if you play around Days, you potentially just get wastelanded. Main deck Crocus is really good against Uro, but it's also really helpful with Pashlik and Muxus. And Marilate, Depths is your worst matchup. So I think the main deck Crocus is very good. Okay, so they have a Shadow in their hand that they want to play. Our draws have not been super kind to us. Storm. We do look like Death and Taxes. At this point, second Vial is by far my best draw. Definitely a Shadow or an Angler coming down here. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not useless because you can't search for it. It's just worse. Like, it's a pretty big difference. All right, please don't have Wasteland. Um, Against Omnishow, the plan Crocus doesn't really do anything anyway because of Omniscience, but we're gonna get Mog War Marshal here. Hypergenesis isn't a deck. It's still good against like regular Sneak and Show. It's still good against Reanimator. It's still good against. It's still like, think of it as like a 5th Wasteland against Depths. Pog, not Wastelanding. Ponder. Okay, I feel like they should have done that before playing their land. Cool thing, you can't snuff out a Sling Gang, so I'm definitely gonna play that next turn. Unless I draw like a second Cavern. Then I might go War Marshal or Skirk War Marshal. Yeah, it's the ultimate endgame of bouncing Muxus as well. Yep. It's a good part of it. Angler. Okay. Not. Attacking first. I will take it. Interesting. They could be holding this for Revolt, I guess. War Chief. Not especially helpful. It might just be War Marshal here. I'm gonna port their fetch for Revolt reasons. There's a chance I get to sneak in like a ton of damage here. With a combination of Skirk War Chief, Sling Gang. Ultimate Muxus time yet? Not yet. We're getting there. Okay. Yeah, that's the punish. Alright, now we're in trouble. Yeah, just draw another Cavern easy. Yep, that's the plan. I'm surprised they didn't try to grow the Shadow. That's interesting. Another Shadow, okay. They have a 3rd Shadow? Okay. Should like every single colorless land in our deck. Feels bad, man. I should have ported the Grave in response to the Brainstorm, but whatever. Uh, I mean, I could have played the Sling Gang. Wow, we just really bad at drawing mana properly today. Um, Never quite sure how to side for this matchup, to be honest. Don't love 6 drops, but also they play a lot of discard spells, so you might want 2 in your deck. I actually love Pyrokinesis. Keep the Muxuses on the play, and then I'll swap one out in the draw, I guess. Slivers is a nightmare, yes. Good luck with that one. Yeah, I never quite solidified on a sideboard plan against Shadow. Um, sure. I didn't see green from them, so I'm assuming they don't have Oko, so I didn't bring in the blasts. Thoughtseize. If I take Matron, I'm just gonna hold the Crater Maker. I don't think I'm playing a 2/2. Makes sense. Let's hold this for Plague. Mhm. Yeah. Mm. Thoughtseize bug. Confirmed. Yeah, I mean, they had triple Shadow last game, plus Angler. Granted, if I had gotten to cast spells, would I board against Slivers? I don't actually know. Played against it like 4 times, and it's like Pyrokinesis is good unless they have Crystalline Sliver. Blasts are like okay, but yeah, Blast and Pyrokinesis are the cards that make sense to me. Yeah. And like if you have the Blast and they play Cavern Crystalline Sliver, and then you just feel really stupid. I just get Ringleader here. I could go Skirk. 2, 3. No, that's still not a non-curve Muxus. This forces him to have like another discard spell. Wasteland is cool. Yeah, the flying haste thing is fucking terrifying. If they play Plague here, use Crater Maker it. Takes you off curve for a turn, but it's not a huge deal. What's the plan, opponent? Expensive angler? I just play. Okay, sure. You've killed my 1/1. Maybe a second one. Not really gonna play around that. EE would be good against livers. Yeah, they know about the crater. Maybe they're just trying to keep me from casting Ringleader this turn. Maybe that's the plan. But now they need another engineer or a way to kill the lackey. Okay, snuff out the lackey, sure. Put yourself to 8. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ. Okay. I guess they were waiting to cast this. They just needed a target for the snuff out. Pretty good turn. Does my life total matter in these increments? Yeah, 3 mana, 15 power. Pretty good. It's about to get even bigger. God, bottom 2 chalices. Fuck me, I guess. I didn't bottom any lands. At least I hit something castable, because then I don't die to removal spell. Imagine Swords to Plowshares. Your fish. Mm-hmm. Land, please. Land. I guess I'm dead. Yep. Yeah, land would have won. That's irritating. Didn't really get to play Magic, feels like. I typically think a Shadow is a really good matchup. We didn't draw any Mog War Marshals. kept a kind of do nothing hand, but I thought that was okay. And we just missed the window on the Muxus. And then they had 5,000 power on for 3 mana. Like, hilariously enough, if I had just played the Lackey, or if I had just not played the Lackey, they just don't get to do anything. Maybe I'm not supposed to play the Lackey, I don't know. Just deny them any snuff out targets. And game one was just like, whatever. I kept a sketchy hand and didn't draw a red source for 1,000 turns, and like the one cavern I had eventually got wastelanded immediately. It's just kind of whatever. Nope. Don't like this hand. I mean, I guess I'm keeping this, but geez, these hands have not been very good. Weirdly Thoughtseize heavy matchups today. Flagstones go. Interesting. Okay, so dead taxes, I guess. Be happy to draw Muxus, so I'm gonna fetch. Plus, I don't want to get wastelanded. And it's very slow. Oh yeah, it could be green white. That's the point. Hope it's not green white. Okay. Port would be clutch. Okay, lands. Okay, that's actually good because now I can cast my 4-drop without getting wastelanded. Might Skyclave my Bile here. Oh, okay, it's not that deck. Not death and taxes. I feel immediately worse about life. This matchup's tough. Matchup's really tough. Pyrokinesis is good against them. Bolt's okay, but they have a lot of X4s. Oh, Thalia. Okay. Please play Thalia. Thank you. Thalia is so much worse for them. Like, they have Green Sun Zenith in their deck. More Once Upon a Times, Plows. I'm just here with my 4-mana creatures. Dark Depths. Alright, please don't depths me, I guess. I guess I will play that. Pure cheese going on here. Pinned list on Twitter. I don't think it's this list. I would play this list. Have to block. This fetch lands are gonna kill me. So good. Alright, well, we can live for a turn. Live for a turn, draw Caracas. Or ringleader into something that kills somehow? Don't know if that's possible. Pretty sure these are both one-ofs. Just draw a wasteland or a port. Fine. It's really bad. God, this deck looks awful. None of these cards go together. Alright, Caracas one time. Never mind. Okay, sure. 4 vials. Alright, Pyrokinesis, Trash Master, Bolt, Second Crop. I don't think that's actually that big a part of their plan. Chalice is actually probably pretty good. Chandra kills X4s. It's really hard to cast, though. Against the Turbo Wasteland deck. Jump Pump's kind of bad. Pile Driver, Valia deck. What's Chalice coming in for? Plow, Reclaimer, Safekeeper. What am I thinking? Yeah, one Pile Driver's better, or like one Ringleader's better. Consideration for Stink Scourger in the main deck. Are those days over? Very over, I think. Stink Scourger is a very low power card that you should not play. It's just like not a legacy playable Magic card. I'm like ideologically opposed to Sting Scourger. If you're playing Sting Scourger in your deck, your deck is just like fundamentally worse. Mm-hmm. Green Sun for Reclaimer. No. Not a fan of all these fetch lands I'm drawing. Oh, there also might be a crop rotation deck. Chalice is very good. There's crop rotation. Mm-hmm. Okay. Feels like wastelanding me out when there's a vial in play seems not stellar. I guess I could go land reclaimer here and be a 3/4. Pretty bad. Mm-hmm. Okay, still nothing. Okay, I can kill a reclaimer now. That's cool. I guess I could do that anyway with double expert. Scrubland. They have another crop rotation. Abrupt decay. What do we even get here? Lackey? Probably removal in their hand. Gotta get through it eventually. Lackey's cheap. Gotta kill that one. They have a third crop rotation. That's the second one. Never mind. Get in step. Sure. Whatever. Well, we can still kill it next turn. So only get one activation, not the end of the world. Save a plow on top of that, and then I'm sad. I guess I attack. If they block, then they lose it through a plow. See what they get. Stage. All right, so I'm forced to do this now. If they have a plow, they have a plow. Yep. Pretty obnoxious. This is why the Chalice would be insane. They would have just done nothing this game. I guess they can't depths me. 1, 2. Nope, they can. Let's draw Wasteland. Or Port, actually. Not going to be good enough. I'm just going to do this right now and see if they mess up. See if I can buy myself one more draw step. Okay, so they're much more of a depths deck than I realized. I would have sided the second Crocus in, obviously. Pile Driver would have stayed in. Chalice would have come in. Come on. I don't know. Kind of seemed just some random junk depths brew. That's Newton. Oh boy. All right, seems okay. Bottom of the sling game. Crocus, worst land in the deck by far here, obviously. Birchlore. Green Sun. Okay. Well, if we draw a War Marshal, we can Muxus next turn. Or we could die. Fuck. You did the Wasteland there. Pretty dead. Second glimpse. And a cradle. Alright, dude, you got me. Don't really feel like sitting here. Wow. Yeah, that sucked. No Chain Whirler. Sad. Don't think I'm gonna do Mind Break on the play. I was close to Muxusing if I didn't have to use my Prospector. That Caracas is a port or a wasteland? We're thinking about. Not a bad hand, but also could also not do anything if this Chalice gets bricked by Shepherd. Okay, at least I'm trading. Here's where I draw vials and bolts the rest of the game. Crater's good here. What? What did I just say? What did I just say, chat? Gonna play Prospector over Pile Driver here. I want this in play in case I draw Pashlik. The spiel. I don't know what you're talking about. Repull. I feel like I'm about to get natural ordered. Oh, it's not purely because of mana base. That's a big part of it. If he goes fetch, I might kill Visionary Rune Response. Right, I have to let this go because if I kill it, then he gets Allosaur Shepherd. Reclaimer. Interesting. Kind of surprised with so many wastelands at play. Hard attack. I'm not blocking. Okay. No longer can be natural order because fetch lands are broken. Alright, a lot of good draws available. It's not really one of them. Oh wow, that was really bad. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Having a good time here. Activate the Reclaimer. I do have to be careful with how I use my Wastelands because you can just get Cradle over and again, but I guess I just port it. Looking for Matron or Muxus mostly. Still can't attack. I don't know if one of these, maybe one of these fetch lands might be out of targets. Visionary. Green Sun. Okay. Such a weird game. Not drawn spells. Good. If I kill the symbiote now, then he can play Shepherd. But more cards draws him closer to natural order, though he's not casting natural order anytime soon. Also not convinced this line gets anything. I could just unmorph this, right? Shepherd is uncounterable. It gets through Chalice itself. I think I have to let this go. I wish I knew his exact mana base because that would make this easier to figure out. God, it's so lame that I have to sacrifice things to cast them. Triple Cavern. Oh, this is gonna get Arbor. Okay. So Pyrokinesis. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Doing this so I can hold up interesting. I guess he's gonna get another cradle. Still port that. Missionary. Okay, so he's forcing me to do this. Is it two of them? It's not a bad draw. Instead of arbors, so I can attack. See you, John. Maybe it's decay here and I should have passed. Okay. There's the visionary, or another green sun. Mm-hmm. Not paying echo. I need to draw something this turn. It's not something. No, he can just dump his hand. There's glimpse. Heritage. Okay. Probably even worse. Yeah. I tried. I don't. I just. I feel like I drew bricks for too many turns in a row. Um, 3 caverns that don't do anything. Pile driver didn't do anything. Had to hard cast a pyrokinesis on turn million, and sack my pile driver in the process. Drew 0 matrons. Didn't find my Pashalik. No Muxus. All right. I don't feel like sitting here. Yeah, definitely could have won that with better draws, but that's just really bad. Pretty shit league, this one. Feels like variance, to be honest. I think we were favorites to win that Elves match, or that Elves game at least. Game 1, I just needed to fade getting turn 2'd, and I couldn't. Round 2 against Shadow was super variance, and then round 3 was just like some nonsense deck that I didn't sideboard properly for. Yeah, I don't think my decisions mattered that much. I could have held the Pyrokinesis, I guess, but it seems super dangerous. I don't know. It's like I boarded into removal that deck and then I drew 9 lands or whatever. Like the Wastelands were important. The Wastelands were good, but actual action to kill them would have been a lot better. It's the lands guy. Okay. Sure. Double Vial basics, pretty good. A lot of weird decks this league. A lot of tier 2, tier 3 stuff. They mulligan to 3. Okay. Sure. I guess Doomsday Elves are pretty good, but Shadow is not good. And I played against Thalia main deck depths. It was like genuinely depths. Maybe it was just green white depths and I'm just an idiot and didn't sideboard properly. That's how it feels, I guess. But we saw so little. It just looked like the Reclaimer deck, like the green white, like we did the Flagstones. So they're playing what? Okay. Mold a 3 Trop Grow. Interesting. Maybe they're playing Delver. I'd like a 1 or 2 drop. Nope, it's just lands. Guess I get Jump Palm here. It's a solid reward for that. I think I put in the Sling Gang here. I could put in the Ringleader next turn. And this deals more damage because the Ringleader has haste and this doesn't. Blue base, blue lands. Trashmaster is probably not as good. Um, kind of want a blast in the deck for Oko or Uro. Jump Home can come out. Very little for this matchup, to be honest. Um, they're probably on 4 Reclaimers, so I think I want. I don't know how good Caracas is against this version, actually. Usually less depths. Just do this. Bolt is not that exciting. I will bring a Trash Master just for. Go without the reb. I want to be able to kill turn 1 Reclaimer on the draw. Okay. Hand's what you call high upside. Bad against turn 1 Reclaimer. We'll say that. Hello. Hello. I'm back. We're playing against some garbage. My mic died suddenly. I don't know why. Um, guess I killed this. Get a 1. Yep, they had pretty good draw. They have 1 card in hand. If they have Corporation as the last card. Okay. Skill games. Skull Clamp thanks for tier 1. I could have played the Crocus to play around Corporation, but I'm not playing around Corporation here. It's like unreasonable, I think. Okay, so this is playing Skyclave in like every color, sure. Alright, glad I didn't bring in Blast. Trashmaster, worse against Plowdex. So playing Skyclave, Proclaimer, Plow. Okay. Okay, whatever. Sneap. Sounds great, actually. Got basic Lackey, Expert Reclaimer, Praetor on a Mox Diamond, Wasteland for combo or Tabernacle. No idea why my mic died suddenly there, but good now. Oh geez, I wonder if you have a Swords to Plowshares. Wish people wouldn't wait. It's kind of annoying when they do. God, fuck off. Oh my god, fuck off. Hey, Star. Happy New Year. I guess I could have wastelanded the depths preemptively, but I think it's silly to play around stage crop rot. Or stage plus wasteland. Like they need exactly this to do this to me. Alright, whatever. What fucking ever. What a cheese. It's total cheese. Jeez, 1-4. I haven't done that in a while. Feels like we got cheesed out and or variants like almost every loss. So I'm not really gonna read into it. A league's a league. You play against nonsense. Nonsense happens. Like I don't I don't think that's representative of how I normally do. I haven't won forward in like 3 months. Yeah, it's just whatever. That's a lot of Merit Lage decks. Oh, Pit Needle again. I could have wastelanded the depths, but I don't know. Maybe that's correct. Gorgonzola cheese, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel like I got very much agency in any of those games. It's like maybe one or two choices that actually mattered. I mean, that's why Legacy's just not a very good format. um, play a little bit more. I'm not really in the mindset to stack recruiter piles, so I'm just gonna play more Legacy, I guess. Haven't felt a need for the Chandra. There's very little Snoko in the leagues. Would have been nice to have a Chain Whirler in the deck for elves. Something to think about. Hmm. I'm pretty irritated about that lands match. Like, they had Plow into turn 3 combo, Exploration through a waste. Turn 3 combo through a wasteland, even. The ley line. They didn't need loam or anything. Same guy. It's the third time playing as this person. Wow, this hand's absolutely rancid. Oh, they're on depths. Okay. Guess I'll die. Duress. Alright, that solves my choice for me. So many Merit Leges today. Here's the Dark Depths. Yep. Skill games over here. God, Legacy's fucking awful sometimes. I haven't played Magic in like a while, and this it's reminding me of why I stopped. Kind of a dumb thing. Just getting turbo aped. Yep. I mean, it's not like This will happen to any deck in the format. Turn 1 discard spell, turn 2 2020. How many decks beat that? Metagame's pretty awful. Legacy needs like 1,000 bannings to actually fix it though. This has a Wasteland and like some 2-drops. Protection from Needle. I don't actually want to fetch, but I guess I'll lead on the fetch then. Once upon a time. Am I getting turn 1? I am getting turn 1. Very cool. Very cool. Once upon a time in a combo piece. Kill you in turn 1. Oh, nice. Very cool deck. Thank you. Danny Boy, thanks for the follow. Yeah, punish for not lead on Wasteland. You're definitely not supposed to. You're not supposed to lead on Wasteland ever. Turn 1 on the play against Depths just doesn't make any sense. Legacy is awful. This is a dumb shit format. I think against like 5 Merit Lage decks today. I'm not a fan. The 2020 was over. It's like haven't made a real decision in like 5 games, 5 matches even, feels like. Kind of sitting here. Sorry, this is like awful viewing experience. I'm sorry for everyone for watching. Just had 0 interesting games. Newton's match was kind of interesting, but like also just in that it was strange, not so much they had real choices. Cavern on Spirit. Do I like even want to play this? Like this will, I mean, I guess maybe it'll be fun, but this is just like a deck that's not a deck. Just like not learning anything. Mm-hmm. Fuck is it? Okay. Or a Mogwai Marshal's Dark Ritual. You know this. You know this. What? Not Wastelanding. I need to cast my 3-drops. It is a spirit? Oh, it's a vampire spirit. Neat. 5 head deck building, yep. Post combat lord. Interesting. Probably okay trading War Chief with Drugstore Captain. Just in case they have a second one, in which case that'll be pretty bad for me. How about a pile driver? Next turn we go War Chief Pashalik. 1 mana, wasteland you. Don't be a second Drugstore Captain. I'm gonna lose to this shit. Okay. This, what, 6, 10? I need to play War Marshal there to block. That's stupid. Dob? Oh, I am Dob. Yeah, right. Oh god, I'm gonna fucking die to this. Oh, just kill me now. Losing to the actual worst deck in existence. Legacy Spirits. Alright. I just don't have it in me anymore. Magic fucking sucks, man. It's either like the same thing over and over again or just like nonsense and it matters. Like he seems bad. I mean, I am playing other games. I'm playing so much Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is so much better than Magic. Oh my god, Hollow Knight's so much better than Magic. It's crazy. I don't know what to side. I feel like this is siding too much. Happy New Year, Croc. Stuck in the goddamn spider area. oh, I got stuck there. I had to look it up to find out how to get out of there. Sure, we'll cut these random cards. Deep Mist is like the Blight Town of Hollow Knight. Sorry, stop playing Dark Souls 3. In Dark Souls 3, I don't remember the areas of Dark Souls 3 that well, honestly. Blighttown's only Dark Souls 1. Oh, after the tree. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. After the tree boss, that's like pretty early. Patch looks pretty good. I think part of my misery here is amplified by how clunky Moto has felt last couple of streams. It's just like so slow. Turn with animations. What animations? Yeah, I was like, I don't know what you mean. I probably, I don't really want to. I don't want to trade. They might not know that, so they probably won't. But you know, okay. Opponent's pretty dead. We just set up a Pashlik Sling Gang lock. Or we just Muxus them. Let's Muxus them to feel something. Oh, planes. Should I bolt one of these? Just a 1/1. Probably shouldn't get Muxus, because then if they plow the Prospector, then my hand is actually bad. I'll just get Ringleader. Hey, we did the thing. We drew the card. Just end step, or we'll just expert upkeep, and then bolt the other one if we want to. This casts plow, this doesn't. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll gain life. Could be a lord here. I take damage. Alright, so we take 2. Back. They dead. 8. 1, 2, 3. Not quite. Okay. Let's do this. Expert this. Bloodgast is here. Double Bloodgast is here. Triple Bloodgast is here. Well, I guess I'm not fetching. Two, three. God, Moto is so clunky. Okay. Man, this is an agonizing play experience, I gotta say. Blackie still looks bad. Bolts and blasts are fine. Maybe I want two sling gangs. Yeah, it's definitely it's like it's more fun in like a sense, but it's also just like, why am I doing this? Maybe I could have war chief for second sling gang. That's probably correct. Yeah, this is a hand. Planes? Okay, they are a vibe deck. So I was thinking that's probably the case. I don't know if they're playing Wasteland or not. This might want to get black mana down the line. Yeah. If the problem is if you play the port, then you can't bolt plus Wasteland if that's something you happen to want to do. They have the Spear of Vile Hearts, they deserve to win. Uh, to worry about Drog Skull. I guess bolt Drog Skull and then Pyrokinesis. Okay. You're gonna get Giga punished for waiting. Okay. I have taken two. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I think this lackey is Pyrokinesis fodder. Two ones. Here's the Lord. No? Okay. Maybe I should have forced the action there. Fetch land's kind of spooky. If I lose this match, I am going home. Oh, fuck. Not think about that card being in their deck. Would have ported instead of wastelanding. I was thinking about Skyclave. Underground Sea. Okay, so I guess they can cast Bloodcast. Mm-hmm. Totally gonna lose to this. Oh. Yep. 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 Should have just filed in the lackey. Should have just filed in the fucking lackey. I'm sorry, everyone. My brain is literal mush today. Also, should have ported this. There are very few ways I could lose this game, and I managed to do it by wastelanding aggressively and losing my vial, and then not vialing in lackey, and then generally being bad. If they're gonna draw skill captain, I'm gonna fucking self. Okay. Also should have done that before blocks. 4 blocks. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, we're going to 1. Don't have a black source, so I can't sling gang my way out of this. Yeah, I'm gonna lose to fucking Legacy Spirits. Yep, that's how this is gonna go today. Pretty sure I have no outs now. I could draw Pyrokinesis. Oh, they draw Plow. Cool. I'm fucking malding right now. Alright, well, this has been awful. I don't think it's the list's fault. We're just playing some nonsense. And I guess if tons of people are merit laging, I'm gonna put Pippi Needle back in my deck and cut Chandra. I haven't boarded in Chandra once. It's just totally whatever. Let's try to win a game today. 3-2-1-4-0-2. Bad way to break back into it. Granted, I'm making very few decisions in the games that I've made decisions. I've made them wrong. So there's that. The whole reason I was doing the Wasteland thing instead of the port thing was I was trying to play around Mausoleum Wanderer when I was trying to pyrokinesis them, but that doesn't even make sense. Just because Mausoleum Wanderer doesn't have flash. What's the bounce goblin? Sting Scourger, it's unplayable. Straight up unplayable. Any copies of Sting Scourger are better as copies of Caracas. Yeah, it's this guy. It's so bad. Art is so rancid. Like to connect it with a merit Lage, they have to main phase the Lage, and they need to not have crop rotation for step. That's asking for so much. Crocus you can play out preemptively, use it on their turn, and you also dodge step. You don't want to sit your vials on 2 against depths. Like you want to take your vials up to 4 against depths. Untrue. Hey Ninja. Been a bad day today. Just like giga unlucky. Yeah. Oh, they good luck have fun me, but didn't turn one me. So we're looking up. Esper Vial. Feels like Esper Vial. Yeah, Port Wasteland Caracas, that should be enough against tips. I mean, it's you have that combination of cards, it is difficult for them to combo you. Why isn't Magus in the Moon of Goblin? Brew. 2 planes. Thalia. Not Espervile. Blue-white taxes. I don't even really want to kill this Thalia, but I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna get Badlands here. If they want to wasteland me, they're gonna want to wasteland the port. Geo, thanks for the follow. I'm very confused. Okay. Played against you played Devs, but never been paired against goblins. It's probably our worst matchup. But I also might think that because I play against Tom Hep more than any other Depths player. Edict effects would be good against Depths right now because nobody plays Edict effects. That is true. Probably get my second vial going here rather than wasteland them. Depends what I hit. Matron. Yeah, I think I want a second vial. Kind of surprised they blocked. Uh-oh. I'll take vial to 5. Maybe I wasn't supposed to play the vial, I was supposed to wasteland plus port. Give like a revoker or something annoying. Like meddling mage on matron would delay me a turn. Okay. Rooter, flicker wisp. Tilt. Tilt. Oh my god. That's another good reason to not do what I did. Oh my god. Playing the third vial was so bad. I think I've seen people do Imperial Recruiter before. Not, I don't think that's good though. Moto. Patience is run thin with Moto. More Yorian list? That, yeah, I mean, probably. I'd probably do that if I was playing Yorian. They would be dead. Yeah, Recruiter used to be really expensive. Yep. Probably should leave a vial on one, to be honest. That's a reason to leave vial on one. Do they play Force of Will? Ah, no way, right? Friggin' way. I could just get Crater Maker and blow up their vial and double port them. I don't get to single port them. It's actually not as good. Alright, alright. Not messing around anymore. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Nice. Bottom of the fourth Ether Vial. Just gonna hold back the Sling Gang. In case they had like Plow plus Blocker. Swords War Chief Cataclysm. Mm-hmm. Annoying. I don't think it's Oko holding Muxus in place in the meta. Okay, so it's Esper Vial with Thalia, and I wonder if are they just not playing cantrips then? Something like this. You could ban like 5 different cards and I wouldn't complain. Baseline? No, it will. I'm almost tempted to lead on Lackey here. They have so many like double mana cost stuff. Like they could play a Thalia here. And that would be annoying. But I also might just win. And if I draw a Jump Palm, Expert, Pyrokinesis, or Lightning Bolt, they could die. Rip. I am sad. Yeah, the main punish for my play would be Okay, another land is basic land's good. Okay. Stifle? What? Um, uh, um, what? Excuse me? They've mismatched in terms of both foiling and wow, has no respect. Uh, they probably have a 2-drop here. That's the thing, Orem. None of those decks actually win anything. Like, I fucking hate Grizzlebrand and Dark Depths, but those decks also don't win any tournaments. Neither does Oops, really. It won that one. It's like the same 2 decks that win every tournament. So clearly the problem. Um, alright. DD loses hard to fair decks. That's not true. That's really bad. It's one that challenged today. I almost don't believe you. Worm only plays combo, so his just perception is super distorted. I don't think Legacy's actually better than Modern anymore. I don't really play Modern either, but I mean, almost a buy, but if you're good at depths, you will win like more than 50% of the time against the average Maverick player or the average Maverick Texas player. Also, nobody plays Maverick. Oh, expert, where were you last turn? Saying Legacy is like fencing is a bit of a circle jerk at this point. It's just like not really true anymore. All right, I guess I had lost to an extremely cheese stifle in this spot. Get engineer, I get wisp. Okay, sure. And I could still win. It's just difficult. I can't believe I got stifled by this. Esper taxes. Because it's not Esper Vile. Esper Vile doesn't play Stoneforge and doesn't play Thalia. This isn't playing Force of Will, apparently. Alright, well, Trashmaster's still really good. Matron's still really good. That's fine. I know they have a Wisp in their hand. Creator Maker is very good. Okay. Let's see what they do here. Nothing? Interesting. Um, so how do I bait out the Flicker Wisp? Do I bait out the Flicker Wisp? Take this hit. Third vial. Interesting. Yeah, I do think it's pretty easy to argue that Snow and um, Snow and Chantel very similar play patterns. Ooh, that was a good one. Very good one. Insanely good one. Holy shit. Okay. So, well, my pile driver triggers first. Doesn't really matter. These chump it. Probably stupid. Let's blow up file on 3. That was a really, really good ringleader. Right, so if I hadn't thrown the Lackey into the Stoneforge, the game would be over. But so opponent can unflicker, target the Batter Skull. There's no really point in doing that yet. You target their own vial. They can flicker out the Trash Master. Better trades that way. Or well, I think they're broken 3-drop. It's like it's just a lot more resilient, right? Like, and they're good to draw every time. You don't need a 2-card thing. It's just like I have my Oko and nothing else, and it doesn't matter. Or like my Uro. Like I've seen Uro solo people so many times.
You can't solo summon with the Grizzlebrand, right? You need the show and tell or sneak attack to put into play. Wisp. The Trash Master. Okay. So this will come back end step. That's fine. Okay. And then I think I actually destroy the EE. It's close. Neither. Chill. Maybe I just chill. Why didn't go to 3 there? If they pop 3 I lose both my vials, they lose theirs. Still very ahead. Okay. Yeah, let's destroy the EE now. So I draw a land, I can Muxus them. Sure. Alright, so land, I can Muxus them. Anything else I can probably spell like Violin. Oh wow, why didn't I take up the vials? Fuck! Oh my god, so stupid. Such a punt. Yeah, this is just not my day. I'm just playing bad. You literally thought you were gonna draw your ballot, yeah. It's a classic. Okay, that works. 4 mana Muxus. Um, Okay, sure. Haven't seen that one in a while. Pile to 2, pile to 4, pile to 6. Okay, that's a good draw. Actually gets Caracas at the moment. And they can't Caracas the Moxes. So there's a Violence 6, they're not allowed to Caracas Moxes anyway, so that's probably stupid. Okay, they didn't Caracas it. Okay. Oh man, this game. This game's pretty nuts. Okay. What do you got? Wisp. Wisping. The Moxes? Oh, do you have a Containment Priest? That would be upsetting. Okay, you don't have Priest if you're blocking like that. Oh, they could have Stifle. Could have played around it, but didn't. It's gonna pull up. That I have. Right, I'm just gonna look. Here's my junk. Oh my god. They have multiple Stifles in their deck. Auto yield. Please. Yeah, I should have just wastelanded. Whatever. Should wasteland the blue source. I was thinking Caracas because they could bounce Muxus, but for Silence 6, so it doesn't matter. Oh, okay. We finally beat a really, really strange Taxes deck. Do I have it in me to play anymore? I don't know that I do. It's been a brutal day. We finally win. I've got memed on a lot today. That's how it feels. It's just cheap than for stifling fetch land. That's why people just want to play stifle. Drop league. Oh man, the memes today kind of bummed me out, to be honest. For a stronger start, but I didn't have many decisions to make, and I made the few that I did not super well. So that's where most of the losses came from. But also, like, got turn one by depths, which I think is pretty unlikely. And they even once upon a time into the dark depths. Match with Newton was really frustrating, honestly. Just couldn't find recap results. Bad. Forsaken Eldrazi post. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Appreciate the subs, the followers. Honestly, don't know if I even want to put this on YouTube. It's just so bad, but I guess I should. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat dinner. Great, Mr. Lee. Have a good one, everyone. All right. See y'all next time.